Ooh, what's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy John Wall for coming through boosting up your man, the YB's dire coin situation. So, we got some leaked information right now. Ain't no one seen before. Sources close to the situation pattern your man, the YB up with the scorecards from the night, and we're fixing to go through them. Yeah, so round one, listen, I'm going to call a spade here. I watched it back. I watched it live, obviously. I watched it again, actually trying to score it. I had round 1 and 2. Either one. You could say both are for Usyk. It really is. I don't know. I didn't see... Usyk was outlanding him. He probably won 2 rounds, right? You know what? I'd have to watch it back. But from rounds 1 or 2, what comes to my mind is Usyk stinging Fury to the body with a straight left. And to be quite frank, I'm someone who likes pressure fighting. So really, the bottom line is Usyk won them first 2 rounds. Yeah? He was pressuring and Fury was running. Now, at the time, I thought, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't turned on. Yeah? But in my mind, I was hoping. I was praying, he downloading information. And then what's that? I thought, he downloading. Trying to kind of convince myself. I was in denial at that point. Yeah? Anywho, let's see what the judges said. The judges had the first round, Usyk. All 3 of them had the first round to Usyk. The second round was more controversial. They had one judge had it to Fury, another judge had it to Fury, and one judge had it to Usyk. So again, I ain't gonna lie. I remember one of them 2 rounds was it could have gone either way. So in my scoring, I ended up giving Usyk the first 2 rounds because the next 4 I gave to Fury. And the next 4, one of them 4 could have been Usyk's. I think it was probably the third, actually. Let's see how the third played out. The third, one judge has it to Usyk, another judge has it to Usyk, and one judge had it to Fury. So I was right in that. But what this really shows already, so in fact, let's go through the first 6 rounds. We've got round 3, round 4. You've got, round 4, they've got giving it to Usyk. One judge gives it to Usyk, one to Fury, and one to Fury. So it's a 2. But this shows people how this fight, you could literally damn near give it 8 rounds to either man based on these cards, right? There is a way, you could give it 9 rounds to Fury based on these cards alone. 3 independent judges, and essentially they've got every man winning every round. Obviously not, but you get the point. For 9 of these rounds, I bet you can find a judge who had it for Fury, for example. In fact, let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's see if we, between the 3 judges, and this will prove that you could have seen a way that Fury won. If we can get 3 of these judges to give Fury 9 rounds, for example, between them, that shows someone, if he was liking all of Fury's work, it wouldn't mean you're corrupt. It would just mean that he was liking it the same way one of these judges were in any given round. So let's do it now, just quickly, before we go back to the overall breakdown. So, round 1, can we give any points to Fury? No. They're all Usyk. Round 2, we can. So there's 1 round in the bag. Round 3, we can. So there's 2 rounds in the bag. Round 4, we can. Round 5, we can. Round 6, we can. Round 7, we can. Round 8, we can't. So we've got 5 points so far. Round 8, we can't. Round 9, we definitely can't. That's for a fact. Round 10, we can't. Ooh, not looking too great for Fury right now. Ain't gonna lie to you. Round 11, we can. And round 12, we can. So there's 7 points. So what that shows is, in this fight, you can never give Fury, by the way the 3 judges scored it, you can never give Fury more than 7 rounds. So he lost. Sorry, no. If Fury wins 7 rounds, and there's a knockdown, that makes it a draw. So the best you can really say at this point is that Fury got a draw. The absolute best. If you pick all of Fury's best rounds from all 3 judges, he gets 7 rounds. And with the knockdown, that makes it a draw. Oops. Yeah? And really, the way I score fights, he didn't even get a draw. He lost. Big old ass dude. You best believe it. I was talking to someone the other day and I said to him, listen, Turkey Salomon Sheikh Prince Salman has said he wants to make Canelo versus Crawford before the end of the year. And I said to one Donny, you best believe it. If Crawford goes in there and wins 5 rounds, yeah, for me, he won the fight. Yeah, I ain't trying to see Carrot Top, a dude 10 weight divisions heavier, win by a round. That's what I'm not trying to see. Do you understand? If Crawford can win 5 rounds, he won the fight. Simple as that. It should never happen. And that's the same narrative I have here. So even if you had Fury winning by a round, he still lost. Yeah? And that's not even factor in. I mean, God forbid, yeah. Let's say, for example, yeah, Crawford wins 4 rounds and scores a knockdown. You best believe it. Yeah? If Crawford wins 4 rounds, yeah, and pops Carrot Top's cherry and puts him down and gets a knockdown, he won the fight for sure. And the way I do things, I've said for a long time, the whole rounds business, the rounds business doesn't give a true reflection of the fight. Other factors like the overall mood, the expectations before the fight, that matters in my book. For dudes coming up 5 weight classes, same as OIB, you're biased for Crawford. Listen, people, I'll tell you now. If Inoue fights Crawford, yeah, and Inoue wins 5 rounds, you best believe he won that fight. It should never happen. God for him. If Inoue wins 4 rounds and pops Terence Crawford cherry, has him on the deck, he won the fight. Yeah, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable for a dude to step up full weight division and be knocking dude around the ring and busting his nose and having backpedaling. It's just not. Yeah? It's like, I don't know. It's like Roger Federer in his prime going 5 sets with a random. Yeah? If a random wins 2 sets against Federer in his prime, he deserves to win the match. Yeah? If a random wins 2 back-to-back sets against Federer in his prime, he probably should have won it. There's an expectation, and obviously tennis really doesn't take into account weight classes. Boxing, it's categorical, the bigger you are. Obviously, Usyk's proven that skills pay the bills, but really it's a myth. Yeah, skills don't actually pay the bills, because if they did, Inoue would be knocking Tyson Fury out too, right? So at some point, it's a fact, size does matter. Else Inoue would go in there and maul all over Beterbiev and have him dancing around the place. I said the other day, who here thinks, yeah, let's imagine, I was thinking of a good example. The other day I said Beterbiev versus Devin Haney. That was a bit silly. But a realistic one, yeah? Beterbiev versus Jamel Charlo. That's more realistic. Beterbiev versus Jamel Charlo is kind of like Usyk versus Fury. Obviously Beterbiev's a different type of fighter, but let's not forget, people, Fury was the one, I'm going Kronk. Let's not forget that. This isn't Fury who fought Vlad. If it was Fury who fought Vlad, we could say, well, that's who he is. But Fury has had no problem storming Norman against a basketball player. That is the identity he's adopted in this part of his career. So when a dude who's adopted that identity starts doing the opposite for the first time in 10 years, or X amount of years, that's a problem. That shows that either Usyk's got in his head, or he's broken. Either way, Usyk broke him. Because even with Ngannou, to be quite frank, Fury was boxing with Ngannou, he wasn't running. Do you understand? Fury was in there, I'd say Fury spent probably half the fight in the centre of the ring with Ngannou. In this Usyk fight, Fury spent less than 10% in the centre of the ring. Really, yeah, 90% of the time he was backpedaling and running. Why? He hasn't backpedaled and ran for 90% of the fight since he fought Wilder the first time, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Why? You're going in there with a man who's small and who can't punch, who's a middleweight, you said. He's supposed to be the rabbit. So, bringing all them narratives in, it really is. Obviously, Beterbiev's a more innate pressure fighter, yeah? But still, the point remains, so has Fury been in recent times. Yeah? So the equivalent would be, imagine Beterbiev getting in there with Jamel Charlo and running backwards. Or even closer of a comparison, which isn't equal. Usyk's gone up 20% of his weight, from 220 to 260, that's 20%. But even look at Canelo versus Jamel Charlo, that's only a 10% change. which is a much smaller weight difference. And arguably, Jermell Charlo's super drained at 154. He's probably a natural 160 pounder. But even so, who here saw Canelo running backwards for his life? Yeah? That's a problem. And it shows that Fury, it was all bravado. Yeah? He was good at pressuring a basketball player who can't fight a lick. And I wouldn't mind even so much. Yeah? Let's say Fury came out and he tried the Kronk thing and it didn't work, and he was trying to make adjustments and he started trying to politic. He'd say, well, he's trying different things out. He didn't even try and go forward. Why? He was scared to death. In that first round, he was already scared in the first round, but I did a video yesterday, and you see Fury get clocked with a big left hook from Usyk in the first round, and it literally rocked Fury's world. No Michael Jackson. Yeah? He was like this. His eyes went black. He's looking, Usyk was there and Fury was looking here, trying to fight. I felt bad for Fury, I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt bad for Fury. Yeah, do you know how hard, people, stop. Do you know how hard it is to try and fight a dude who's there and you're looking here and your eyes are like this? That's why he kept doing that goofy thing, he pulled back. He like, yeah, he don't know where Usyk coming from. Yeah, and obviously, it was obvious why he didn't know where Usyk was coming from, because his eyes was looking in the wrong direction. Fact. Proven yesterday. Yeah? Fury's eyes was crossed like this, he was like trying to fight. So like, I do have a lot of empathy for Tyson Fury. It's hard enough to have a fight full stop. It's another whole other situation when you're trying to fight a dude and your eyes aren't lining up with the reality in front of you. So he was up against it, Fury was. The shaitan within Fury was well up against it. Yeah, he had his eye. At one point on the video I leaked yesterday, one eye was looking that way. I swear to God, it was like his eyes was not. Most people consider cross-eyed, yeah, to be like both going out. This one was like some mad thing. His planes of vision were just like overlapping. Like, so he was. Oh man, we must pray for Fury. Yeah, we need to get Fury into the optical doctor, because what I was seeing, it was looking like his cerebral cortex that links up to his eyes was bugging. Yeah, it was tweaking. Maybe all them years of caning the Kinahan and whatever else has finally got up with him. Yeah, because he looked like a sick man in there. Or certainly he was punch sick. That left hook landed and he was super duper sick. His eyes were just like, just flickering. Again, I ain't making it up. Watch the video I put out yesterday. His eyes was all over the place. Yeah? So he was well and truly going through it. Anyway, let's go back to the point here. So we've proven categorically that even on the best day, even if every judge, yeah, was colluding, Fury still couldn't have won. That's what this proves. At the very best, he only won 7 rounds, which is impossible to win when you get knocked down. At the very best, it was a draw. At the very best, the most optimistic individual gives it a draw by these cards. And then throw in the fact that even if you thought it was a draw, yeah, throw in the fact that Fury is the one who's got a 4-weight division advantage. Let's not people want to forget about that like it don't mean nothing. It does, people. It carries weight. Yeah, if a man comes up 4-weight divisions and gets a draw, he won. Yeah, if a man comes up 4-weight divisions and loses by a round, he won in a close fight. Do you get that? Do you understand, people? Yeah? If a man comes up 4-weight divisions and loses by a round and it was a close fight, he won the fight. Fact. That's what did happen. Because it reinforces the laws of nature. Yeah? The big old dude has the onus to do some. Do you understand? In a fight. It's your onus to show I'm A. Like Triple G did with Kell Brook. Triple G said to Kell Brook, hey man, you just too light in the back. I like Kell. Triple G said, I like Kell, he a good boxer, but he too small. And watching that kind of humbled me. I thought, oh, I respect that. Triple G wasn't bouncing on the rope, celebrating. That's what he's supposed to do. And that was Tyson Fury's obligation. To show us, man, and people, never mind his obligation to us and whoever else, to himself. Yeah, the things he'd been saying. Rabbit, middleweight. I liked the bars at the time. And I was expecting to see a personification of the bars. That's why I put a bill on the fight. Yeah? I told you, man, before the fight, hey, man, it's easy money because I know if worst comes to worst, Fury will have a fight about it. I know Fury ain't going to go out like AJ versus Ruiz. Oops. Fury went out even worse, or as bad as, for sure. I ain't going to lie to you. Fact. Fury quit. In fact, I got a video coming soon on that. Fury quit. I'm calling no, it's all the media, yeah? All these media sucker offers, yeah? Who are trying to pattern their next Tyson Fury interview. They're all trying to change the narrative now. Oh, people, like some goofball, someone said, oh, Usyk's a warrior. And then some goofball came in saying, well, I think it was Frank Warren. Oh, people keep saying Usyk's a warrior, but what about Tyson? What do you mean, what about Tyson? Make that make sense. Yeah? If David clocks Goliath upside his head and Goliath has to peel himself off the floor, you don't celebrate that as what, right? You just don't do that. You don't celebrate that as a warrior's thing. If David's pressing Goliath for 12 rounds of a fight, if David's making the fight, people, if Usyk wasn't wading forward, there wouldn't have been a fight. Yeah? If Usyk wasn't trying to prove a point, Usyk, yeah, before the fight started said, don't worry, Belly, I'm gonna be on you, like you stole some. And he did exactly what he said. And if he wasn't for him, if Usyk had come in there broken like Tyson Fury did, if Usyk had come in there like David Haye versus Klitschko, and just wanted to kind of lose or maybe nick a fight on points like Tyson Fury did, there wouldn't have been a fight. Some people were predicting, oh, it's going to be a boring fight, it's going to be a technical fight. Usyk made it not that way, because Usyk came to win, which in today's age is a supreme kind of talent almost now. Back in the day, 30 years ago, yeah, there were some bums, yeah, there were some dudes who didn't really want to fight, but the vast majority of men, even low-level men, watch Mitch Green versus Mike Tyson, Mitch Green versus prime Mike Tyson, even lower-level men, they had pride, yeah? I don't need all the skill to have a fight with you. Mitch Green versus Mike Tyson showed, I don't need all the skill or all the talent to have a fight. I'm a man. And Mitch Green showed that. Yeah? Did his best. Proper tried to have a go on Tyson. Prime Mike Tyson as well. So, we've lost that today though. Today, even the pinnacle of men, never mind the Mitch Green level dudes, the pinnacle of men. You got Frank Sanchez the other day versus Caballel. Caballel's did well, but still, Frank Sanchez jumping on the floor after being jabbed to the body. Do you know, there's no pride these days. There's no pride. It's like, oh, I'll just sit down now, I've had enough now. At one point, Frank Sanchez was the next big thing, Frank Sanchez. The other dude, Jared Anderson, got in there with a low-level dude, Charles Martin, had a bit of a fight, and he's talking about, oh, I want to retire now, oh, I've got mental health problems. The quality of men today, including Tyson Fury, is soft. Oh, YB, you're soft. Again, I ain't saying I'm the hardest man on earth, born for his mother though. I'll admit that. Am I a great representation of what men used to be? Absolutely not. Yeah? 100%. But if you claim to be, I'm the old school from John L. Sullivan. Oh yes, I'm the John L. Sullivan. There's not a man born since John L. Sullivan. 200 years ago. On some pirate thing. Like you really got it like that. And you get in there running around the place with a dude who's coming up 4 weight divisions. That's a problem. That's a violation. That's a violation for people who put coin on the line to back you. Yeah, there's a lot of Fury fans out there, yeah, but if you ain't put coin on the line, how much are you backing it? I was backing the cause. That's what I did. That is labour there, people. £100 is damn near 10 hours of labour. 10 hours of labour the YB sacrificed. How much money these Tyson Fury fans put in there? How much blood, sweat and tears? Yeah? 100%. How much? Oh, well, YB, I don't gamble, but, you know, I put a few tweets out, I ain't interested. Put the coin up. If you supporting that much. Now, I'm happy Usyk won as it happens, because I think in terms of, well, clearly Usyk's shown now he has the spirit I've been talking about. Ultimately, yeah. I think he doesn't necessarily turn me on because he's got the spirit in there. He doesn't have the viciousness, which I like to see. But everything but that is Usyk's a bit too calculated for my liking. I would have liked to have seen Usyk set about Tyson in the 10th round. Usyk's happy to win, but sorry, that's not true. Usyk's happy to win, and he'll fight trying to win. But it's kind of like a ceiling for Usyk. He's not, if he's got a man out, he won't take it. That's the only thing that's really lacking, because Usyk deserved, whether the 9th round was a stoppage, Usyk really, when Usyk got put down by Dubois, yeah, he recovered for a round and then he came out to prove something. I respect that. And I think that Usyk should have stuck it on Fury in the 10th. Should have literally gone in there, Mike Tyson style, and just started wading forward, because Fury didn't have nothing. All due respect, he didn't have nothing. He had nothing left. Fury was done after round 6, essentially. He had nothing left but to run around. And his legs were shot as well, that's the worst thing. He wasn't even making running around look good, he was shot. He was getting, from round 1, even when Fury was his sharpest, he got caught in the first round. Almost knocked out then. Yeah? Anyway, let's run through rounds. So yeah, they've got essentially every judge has Fury winning 5-6. No, that's wrong. He didn't win 7. I thought 7 was close, I'm sorry. All judges have Fury winning 5, 6 and 7. That's very surprising. See, I preferred to think Fury won 4, 5 and 6 for sure. I had 7 a close ass round, I ain't gonna lie. In fact 7 was the one round I give a draw. So I'm very surprised to see that. But again, it just shows the variation in what people see. Or you could argue, well, YB, it shows the corruption. But equally, I wouldn't have ever given Usyk 4, and one judge did. So you can't really say these cards are corrupt. Yeah, I mean, the WBC judge is the one who awarded it to Fury. Where's that guy here? This is the controversy right now. Let's see what he scored things. So he's got Fury winning 10, Fury winning 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, people, even if you say, oh, this judge is corrupt, you give Fury the 7th, yeah, but the other 2 judges who aren't corrupt, they give Fury 7 as well. So I don't know what they was watching, I ain't gonna lie, seriously. 7 was definitely a draw, if there was one. If there was ever a swing round, it was 7. Round 8 was clearly Usyk. Round 9 was clearly Usyk. And even round 10. Oh yeah, round 10. So this corrupt judge as such, I guess you can argue, well, YB, he cooked it to make sure Fury won. Do you know what I'm saying? But we've seen Canelo judges. Like, for example, Canelo versus Floyd was a much less close fight. Yeah, Floyd won 9 rounds minimum in that fight, right? And one judge had it for Carrot Top. So that is just mad, right? There's no way Carrot Top won that. You couldn't even, I don't even like Floyd like that, but Carrot Top, again, he ain't turned up to fight. Carrot Top ain't got the warrior spirit. Carrot Top don't even have the spirit Usyk has. Yeah? If Usyk has to chase you around the ring and get on top of you, he'll do that. Carrot Top wants, like, if you don't feel violated by Carrot Top, he throws his toys out the pram. Floyd didn't feel violated by Carrot Top, so Carrot Top was, he's not running away from me and hiding on the ropes like Callum Smith would or Jamal Charlo would. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, he's in the middle of the ring and he's hitting me and I can't hit him back. That's what Carrot Top does. He throws his toys out the pram and he gets all frustrated and starts punching dude in the leg and trying to rugby tackle him. So, 10 and 11 and 12, for me they were toss-ups. You could say both were Usyk or you could say both were Fury, in my opinion. As it happens, the judges agree. One judge has it for... two judges have it for Usyk, the 11th, and one judge has it for Fury, the corrupt judge. And then, so essentially this judge here, yeah, is giving every possible round to Fury. Although, you know, round 3 in my book, that could have been Fury. And this corrupt judge give it to Usyk. That makes sense. So after 4 rounds, the corrupt judge had it 2-2. Right? I ain't being funny here. If I was corrupt here, I don't think giving Fury round 1 would be that bad. As I remember it. Maybe I need to watch it back again, but it wouldn't have been like, oh my god, he definitely lost that round. I remember Usyk stabbing him to the body, but I think, if I remember correctly, Fury's shots looked more... Usyk's left hand to the body, it was missing something. I think sometimes body shots do. I think hooks to the body Hooks and uppercuts, they have a... Unless you stab someone, yeah, with a backhand and you put them down, hooks look more, for me at least, hooks and uppercuts to the body look more, I don't know, they look more plentiful. Right hands to the body, I don't know what it is. For example, watch Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Them guys are always, they were stabbing to the body with the backhand. It just doesn't, I don't know, it's something, for me at least, it doesn't seem to turn me on the same way. Even though really, who cares? It's a straight to the body versus uppercut to the body. Maybe it's something I've got going on. But yeah, round one, it could have gone either way, and the Fury judge give it to Usyk. Round three, that was definitely Fury in my book. Although two judges had him losing that. I don't know, people. I don't know, actually. I think my scoring was, I think my scoring was, I gave Usyk the first two because I thought the third could have been close. If that makes sense. I thought one of these rounds, 1 and 2, could have been Fury. So instead, I gave Fury the next 4 because I think 3 could have been close as well. But the point is, if you're a Fury judge, yeah, I'm not biased. If I thought Usyk won 10 rounds, I'd tell you now he won 10 rounds. If I'm saying I thought, then a corrupt judge could have given Fury 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And damn near, he gave him 7 anyway. He gave him 7 anyway, but 10 and 11. Sorry, 11 and 12. 8, 9, 10. Forget about them. 8, 9, 10 are Usyk. I'd argue 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 4, 5, 6 are Fury. But 11 and 12. And that's the only criticism we'll have of Usyk. You've hurt a man. Fury looked tired as well. He looked tired. He was so... My missus was saying, he looked so slow. He looked so slow. So not as slow as Fraser Clark fell off to, but you've hurt a man, he's almost knocked out. When you have a man in that position, yeah, I feel almost like it's your obligation. It's your obligation to send him to Valhalla. Especially in that 10th. Man, and I've seen Usyk get boosted up. In that Dubois fight, he got hurt. He took a round off and he came back red hot on it. That's what was missing for me. Fury was knackered after round 6. So slow, running, almost knocked out, nose bust. Throw all them factors in there. Usyk should have at least give it a go in the 10th. And or, let's say, so Usyk took 10th off, yeah? He still won it, but he didn't press. Rounds 11 and 10, 11 and 12, Usyk should have been on him. Yeah, because even if YB Fury stumbled Usyk a few times. Not stumbled him, but he hit him hard. Yeah, big 260-pound man uppercutting you. Even if it don't, it's a fact. People hitting someone, it puts you off balance. That's all that really happened. So there was no evidence really that Fury, even a fresh Fury, the best Fury was round in the first half of the fight. Even the best Fury couldn't really do nothing to Usyk. It looked good, he was touching him everywhere, but it wasn't having critical effect. Right? So, I would have liked to have seen Usyk say, this guy's got nothing for me. Now, obviously, we're not in the ring with him. Maybe he did feel something, right? That's why he didn't want to come forward, but I think it's more to do with Usyk's cautious. Too cautious. And he deserved, whether the 9th round was robbed from him or not, he deserved to himself to put it on that guy and make a fight of it. But I guess the argument is, well, YB, what if Fury had caught Usyk and then he had definitely lost the fight? I get that. And really, as a smaller man, it's not your obligation, really, to try and knock someone out. Usyk's job is to, like I've explained earlier, Usyk's job is to win 5 rounds. That's his job. Terence Crawford's job is to win 5 rounds against Canelo. Right? Or 5 or 6. That's your job. And Usyk did that handily. At the bare minimum, Usyk won. Was it 7 rounds? No, at the bare minimum, Usyk won. So how many points is it? So if Fury won 7 rounds, Usyk won 5. I guess that would still be a Fury win, would it? 5 rounds with a knockdown is 6 points versus 7. So I guess, yeah, no, you can have Fury winning. That don't sit right with me. So you can't have Fury winning then by these cards by a point. Anyway, he didn't win. Bottom line. So you can cook it however you want. He didn't win. He didn't win in reality. He didn't win spiritually speaking. And that's the bottom line. Yeah, with his big ass. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100% of that about it. Stop it.